There's no way we would lose to Wizzo. He's a really unlucky guy. Okay. Wow, I am shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. Ace Jack versus Jack 9 and Wizzo hits a 9 to bubblers. Just fold, man. Just, oh, f***, man. Ace King. Ripping 30 here with King Queen suit in the 1K against Dino Supremo. Can I get a king or a queen in the 1K? Oh, what a turn. The deuce of hearts. GG the 1K. I think we jam. Very easy jam. Probably opening 70% of the deck has jacks. Fucking magical, mate. I dominate them. I dominate them. I could never lose this pot. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cut the tape. That is how my poker series had been going, but today is different. We're investing $200,000 in poker tournaments in the World Championship of Online Poker, and we were down $26,000, but now, after a big turnaround, we are in profit. We are currently plus $2,000, and today, no more of the types of hands that you've just seen. Today, we're on the final table of a 109 bounty builder. We're going deep at a 530 mystery bounty, and we're making a run at day 2 in one of the bigger buy-ins. It's a $1,000 PKO. Roll the all-new and improved tape.
Here comes the inside WCOOP. Spraggy's on the run. Buy-ins, cashes, profits, tracking everyone. Woo!
That's me all in with 53% in the 109 bounty. That's me all in with 100% in the 109 bounty. This is a hand that I would be all in with. Neato. Another bounty for us there as well. That's nice. I've just riveted a full house. What's gone on here? It's gone check, 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 check. Now what? Now you want to overbet? How about I want to overbet then? How about that? You bet 2 pots, I bet all in. I have what I'm telling you I have. Believe me. Ta-da! Every hand revealed. We're chip leader in the 109 bounty. Back in action with the aces. That is a very, 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 very big reshove, by the way. I mean, that is unbelievable cooler. To have aces against ace-king when we're both very deep. Look at the rest of the table, 6K, 6K, 5K. I've got 45,000 chips. Second place has got 19,000 chips. PM Mark is about to get doubled up as well, is he? Everyone's just milking me now. Just milking my stack. Oh my god, these are such big bounties too. $44 and $50 bounties. I think I got a call. Queen Jack for the side pot for the big $44 bounty. No! Yeah! Wow! Okay, this is my tournament today. Wrecked. Costa Talia 3-bet. We are calling the 3-bet, and we're calling flop. Could raise flop. We shall see. What about that 5 in the bounty builder 109, eh? We've got 244 locked up. There's going to be some bluffing around 10x. Obviously, I would assume that it's quite a like ace-king dense range here. Could be some like ace-5, ace-7, ace-4, ace-3 suited as well. Maybe some ace-deuce. I think I am going to bet, though, with my 9s. I have trips in the 1K. Sure. Have I been paid? Or will Ketsa have a hand behind? What's the deal here? What's getting on? Pretty sick. Does he bet 8s on the flop? Does he have Jack 9 checking turn? Does he bluff like ace 8, 10 9, 10 Jack? Man, it's so hard for me to click with this guy here as well, though. I guess he doesn't flat better. I think I'm just going to go with it. I have to see a bluff, obviously. Maybe it's Jack 10, 10 9, ace 8 bluffing. I don't know. I'm trying to... Hard to find a hand that wants to check back turn and jam river. I guess this means I have the best hand or what? Very nice in the 1K. We're going to call this 3-bet. I did just also bluff in the bounty 109, where we have all the chips. We'll go again in the 109. Blind be blind. 6. Winner! Alright, 1K started very nicely. This is where we bluffed in the 3-bet pot in the bounty 109 before. Raise, 3-bet to 6, call. Check, call. Check, check. And I jam here. We have to fold out like ace queen, ace jack, ace queen. Hard for us to bluff non-pairs, you know? And in the 1 or 9 bounty builder, jam, got.com calls. I call and make a jack. So obviously we will rumble. Hope they don't trap really hard. I'm 1 of 37. This is one of the only players who's also got a really big stack, but we flop quite well. Very well, dare I say. All right, check again. One more. That's what I said about SPR earlier, right? We're less than 1. So if they check back, we can just jam river anyway. That's nice. Win the $25, win the pot. And in the 530, we are doing the most transparent shit that everybody overdoes at the moment. But, you know, you've got to do a little bit of it. You've got to do a bit. Winner, winner in the 530. Get me back in the 530 mystery bounty where I've got 2 pair on the turn. I just don't really know what's going on here. It went limp, check, check, raise, bet, raise. 2 pair.
Whoa, you got there!
That's not cool.
No, he didn't.
Feels like bullshit. It is bullshit. Feels like bullshit. It is bullshit. Now we're back in the 530 mystery bounty. All right, it's going to be a big one. We got a nice hand, though. We got a really nice hand. Got.com puts in the 18K with ace 10, 4s. Oh, what a flop. Oh, no. A setback. They make the nuts after we make a set. Now we've got a competitor, a rival. I'm opening every hand and I pick up kings against Seb. Don't worry, I made sure to get in the chat against Seb. I've turned 2 pairs on the bubble. This is one of the few people who covers me. They're going to apply a lot of bubble pressure, I guess. An over bet. If I die, I die. Call or jam, call or jam. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. He's got jam worse for value here. We're going to call. Stone bubble. Not to mention a reasonable amount of bluffing, I guess. Boring. Jack 10 with a give up. Fair enough. We are in the money. We're back up to 63,000. We're 4 of 17. The bubbles plus. That's good for $138. What? Sure. Stone Cold Pug says, Spraggy, please may I ask you 2 questions. How long did you grind before your first big win? My first big tournament win was in Galway in 2012. That was one of the first big live events I attended, actually, so not long in terms of live poker. I'm very scared about this bet size. From RW Patriot. I'm very scared about the big bet size on Queen 9-7. God, that's twice I've folded a good hand today. What do I have? King Queen. I have Queen Jack, Queen 10. Could make a royal against Big Doggy Dog. Oh my goodness. I have a royal flush, Big Dog. I have a royal flush, Big Dog. Versus the block size, I do think I'm just gonna jam. Well, unfortunately, he didn't put the block call there. We are defending Queen 9 over here in the bounty builder. They go into smaller sizing now. We're going to call. I think if we bet, we're going to go all in. But I think theory probably jams this one a lot because we've got a lot of Jack X, we've got a lot of straights still, but they have King Queen. Obviously a good hand for us to bluff with, but we should almost certainly just jam river. It's a good flop blind v blind when we check. My goodness. King high board is going to be good for boom as well. Going to limp some King X. Strong and weak King X. We're just going to call. Dropping points on the opening night of the Europa League. It's Manchester United. 1, FC 20. 1. Shaking my head. Be quite sad if they jam the river. They're going to jam Jack 10. They're going to jam King Jack. They probably barrel some queen 9. Yeah, I could see it. Let me just get 3. Ace jack. So we got the 1K. We've got the 530 mystery bounty. We are... Oh my goodness! We're on the final table. Well, I suppose this is your final table. We got about 3.5K up top. Nice. Maybe we should change the title. Oh yeah. No. Sad turn, man. What a sad, sad turn. Maybe ISO's like ace-5 suited and checks flop sometimes and catches this. I mean, I think we just go for it in terms of block rather than check or anything like that. Nice. Ace-9 offsuit. Yeah, nice. And we will see bet in the 530 mystery on the 10-8-5. We raise under the gun. Still going to have good 10x coverage. Going to have all of our pairs. Obviously, we're going to have like a fair amount of broadways. But when we consider hands like Queen Jack, going to have some equity that doesn't like to get check raised like Queen Jack space. Maybe I don't even know if we do play any check actually on the 10 high board under the gun versus big blind. We probably just bet range and probably a big bet board. So I think that's fine. Here is interesting. We have the gut shot. We beat Jack 9. We beat Jack 7. We beat red cards. We beat some backdoor like spade floats that lead. We can improve. I have like King Jack of diamonds that I would just fold. Maybe Ace 4 of clubs I can call. But gonna be like close to bottom. They're gonna lead some 2 pairs as well, like 5-6. Maybe they lead like 8-7 as well. So they do have some 8x coverage at river. Kind of interesting. If they choose to block. How frequently they put good hands into block, I don't know. Do I think it's important to block a flush? Do they put the flush into the block? It feels like such bait, honestly. And it doesn't always usually feel like bait. This feels like bait on this run out. Wonder if call is ever an option. We're getting loose out here with a 9-6 offsuit from under the gun big blind defend, I guess. It's King Jack of spades versus Ace King, and it's a spade on the river for RW Patriot, which means we're down to 7 remaining. In the 1K we check full deuce. I don't think it ISOs that much. We're gonna raise flop. I don't think 4 deuce offsuit actually ISOs that much. Maybe a little sprinkling. Everything's a little sprinkling, probably. 80 blind steep, maybe not. Goodness me. If you check 4 deuce and raise the flop blind be blind, you're really looking for a 3, aren't you? You're really looking for an offsuit 3 turn. That's where I'd love to be, living in the offsuit 3 on the turn world. Glad we're here. Glad we're here. I'm gonna overbet. That's what I'm going to do. Because I don't really check like any strong ace X or raise flop. I'm kind of saying when I raise flop immediately this deep that I'm going into like ace 5, 5, 8, ace 8, you know? Like I'm saying 2 pair or better, all of which just want to start loading money in. And obviously when I unblock continues as well with the 4 deuce, I think we just go big. It's a popping off. All in with 2 pairs against kings. King on the turn, originally taking a bad one. And we're down to 6. On the final table, I've limped kings and they've min raised. Just going to limp jam it for 30 with my bounty. I don't think they play raise fold here. Don't think that would be right. I mean, I have a $184 bounty. You look at the prize jumps, it's not exactly... and you look at their stack for 30,000 chips. Doesn't feel like a spot they should be min ISO folding a lot. They ISO'd 6-8 of clubs. They call off against kings. They've made a straight at the river. Wow. I wonder if they saw my limp or they didn't see my limp. Because they just min-raised. They probably didn't realize that I'd limp. They probably thought I was big blind and they were just min-raising. And then I've limp jammed into them. They've called off 6-8 on the final table and cracked my kings, which is a really sad one. With ace-queen offsuit, I think I'm just going to jam here at 13. I don't really want to make it like 2-something and big blind defends and a little less playable. All right, funny end to the FTA. What did I say cash for? 780. I'm just whipping the calculator. I got too much on the brain. 47850. We hold against ace queen in the 5-30. That's good. 47850 plus 31875 is 797. GG, the final table. Wish the kings had held up. I defended pre, and Clayton Silver's gone for check. I went for check. He's gone for a very quick check. I'm going to go for bet. I think he's going to have a lot of ace high spades, a lot of like 7-8, maybe pocket 8s, pocket 9s. Don't like an ace. I think it's too thin to bet now, but very sad if he's going to end up here with like 8-6 of spades, or like ace 8, ace 9 or something. But yeah, not a lot we can do about that. Both players obviously have some flushes. Stripped a little bit with the ace and the king on the board. I think my hand still wants to value bet, but I'm aware of the fact that we're now betting a mono turn or flush completing turn into 2 players. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, Regoplis doesn't have ace king here. Has like ace jack, ace queen, probably squeezes. Maybe has like ace jack, but I think it's a bit thin, honestly. Even if they have ace jack, ace queen, I think they're just not really calling. Unfortunately, they have the 1-2 pair combo they can have when I have my hand, but I do think river is a little thin. I do think we could see some triple barrels here, either from worse value hands or like I check call the flop with hands like 8s and 9s, which might pick up equity. I don't block any of the backdoor diamonds. The river is a bit sad. River is a bit sad. Gonna bluff some like king 10, have king jack for value, have sets. Gonna bluff like ace 5 with no diamond. Yeah. Gonna bluff like ace 5, ace 8. I'm gonna go back down to my 1k. I think we play a fair amount of checks. 3 ways. Play to act. Feels like a big check raise kind of day, doesn't it? I mean, I think it has to on this dynamic of a board. This deep. It's not like we check raise and there's, you know, there's still so many ways that they're going to call and want to defend and carry on. Oh my god. Is this set over set? Yes. Hold. $600 bounty set over set. 467k. Massive. Monstrous. What about this in the 1k? $250 bounty. All in. Cold call. Got 10-6 of spades. Cover over here for 500. It feels like a see the flop kind of day to me. One. There's no real point trying to fold out. Do think we have reasonable equity though now. But our 10 high is not going to win over here, eh? So. King Jack for the win. We were plenty live. In the 530, Haringbu's opened off a kind of a short stack, so I'm a little bit... I don't really have enough 6x here. I have 6-5, 6-7. I don't think I hear a river. Nice. Go on then. I'm in. I'll come along. Not a bad flop. Think I like check. Not a bad turn. Honestly, think I might like check again. Maybe. Maybe. The 3 amigis. Not one for spelling as our pads. Hell of a poker player. Pot. Phantom, I assume, is playing some... Check with Queen X, check with strong hands. Check with overpairs, goes big size turn. I guess pads has some queens, has some backdoor diamonds, has some clubs. What do I have? Pocket 4s sometimes. That's it in terms of boats. I don't check back Queen Jack. I make some flushes. But I also have like 5-6 of diamonds, which I guess is a better bluff. Let's beat Ace-X of diamonds and King 10 of hearts. There we go. As predicted. Not as predicted, but I'm saying like we can just show down this hand against not Ace-X of diamonds, but King X of diamonds here, obviously. And whatever. King 9 over here. We're never really needing to bluff pairs. As I said, we would have bluffed at the river. We get here with 5-6 of diamonds. We would have bluffed this because, as you can see, we would have folded out pads as King 9. Let's do this. No shenanigans. I can't. Now I'm the one. I'm giving out to pads for a spell. And look at me. Pad says, "Bet you were." I said, "Ha ha ha." What do we got? Shall we? It's just too nice to roll a 9 against 62,000 here, isn't it? It's too nice to call and roll a 9. Let me punish me. Have 3s. Have kings, Frugal. Limped pre. Checks flop. Have pocket kings, Frugal. Punish me. What am I? How have I limped in here? How have I called flop 3 ways? Look how naughty I am. Now they bet. Oh, mamma mia. Have ace 9, Frugal. You deserve to. I deserve it. It's weird though, man, because like, did they really start leading a king now? You know? Did they really start leading Jack 10 into 2 players? I'm so scared even. I'm so scared still. I don't think I want to jam. I don't think so. Uh-oh. Now he's in the chat. Here comes the Brazilian guy. Mamma mia. This is scary. It says Brazilian guy is in chat. Small lead. I'm scared. I don't... Ah, mamma mia, man, mamma mia. Now I'm gonna fold. Do you know what? I'm gonna hero fold. He's in the chat. I want a hero fold. I think he's in the chat saying I'm the Brazilian guy trying to play like a fake lag image. Leads turn into 2 now. Overbets. I fold. Making sure everybody knows from Brazil as well, because Brazil have like bluffing reputation, you know, and he gets in the chat and goes, here comes the Brazilian guy in the chat, so confident, leads small 2 into 2 people and then overbets river. He might have made a good fold or terrible. Well, that much I know. I didn't had full house. This guy scares me too. Just call. I don't really want to 4-bet and start getting in 100 blinds against this guy. Pad says I folded 9-0. You fucking insane liar, Pads. Pads, that's the biggest lie. Crazy, crazy lie from Pads that he folded that hand, by the way. Trying to claim he folded the case 9. Crazy lie. We defend 10-3 suited here in the 1K. Alright. You got me. I'm going to check raise some equities there. I don't mind check raise folding. I'd be a bit sad to check raise fold like 6-3 and 6-7 and anything with backdoor diamonds, but with 10-3 of spades, I have the gut shot. I have some 2-pair combos here. I'm not really convinced by the sizing on ace-4, 5, 2-tone either. I think people like to size up with their ace-x combos. So we will go with the check raise of 10-3 high, and we'll win in the 1K, and then we will... Be really naughty? This is very naughty. It is a bit, isn't it? Such a juicer on the button though. 1.5k here is just so nice. It's simply irresistible. I don't think we do too much raising in the sandwich here either, so we're going to continue with a bunch of ace-x, continue some flush draws, continue some 7x, continue some 5-6, 6-8, 4x apparently. Do we get to the river with non-heart pairs to bluff? Yeah, we just talking about 5-6, 6-8, maybe some diamonds. Don't think we want to overbluff here because my opponent is going to check back a bunch of high hearts on the turn, be them paired or otherwise, so I think we chill. Could still just show down, right? Maybe just gives up and shows down like 8-9 of clubs or something, yeah? Alright, this is living. Playing some cards. Hanging out with my friends on the internet. Being berated for laying down a hand in an online poker tournament with little to no impact on those doing the berating. This was a limp 4.5x I called. What do you feel like he has here? Limp raising. Kings? I feel like he has some kings. I feel like he's very strong when he like ISOs the limp 4.5x. Maybe I just jam though. I think I like it. Uh-oh, that's fast. Yeah. Okay, queens. That makes sense. That makes sense. Very, very sad flop in the 530. Very, very sad flop. Right, down to 11. The good news is, when we're at 11, if we do get a good hand, people will want to play with me. Pretty nice spot here. We flat pre with a king-queen suited. Obviously, we're very, very happy to call. Any action, really? We get check raised by anyone? They decide just a flat of 15. Interesting. I think they probably just run their flush draws on the flop. They do make some 2 pairs on the turn. We're just going to jam turn for less than pot, though. Going to commit some of their weaker kings. Okay. Yeah, the pairs plus the straight draws, this sort of thing. Nice. Good. Another 250 bounty in the 1K. I've limped a king in the 530 mystery. What'd I say? Hold the kings. 10s and 9s. And we're just out of the 530 mystery. Kings against 10s. Let's hope they win 10k for knocking me out, though. That'd be good for them, wouldn't it? Let's see how the other half live. Let's say, yeah, 1600. Nice. And another one. Good. Man, why can't I just have all these chips? I was enjoying the 530 mystery. Then there was a 10. How many blinds would we have won? 34 BBs. We'll just have to settle for being out for $698. Good game. All right, I'm not getting bluffed again by Frugal. In fact, if he jams, I'm just going to snap. Just to show him I can't be pushed around anymore. We'll not get into any silly business, so we'll start by just betting 1 blind into 7.5 on the flop. God, I'm such an idiot. Now it could get silly. Earlier today, Seb tweeted this. At first they laughed at our WCOOP League team, and now we lock the overall win with 1 week to go. Easy. And posted this screenshot of the $11 horse lobby, where him and Whiston are 4th of 8th. 1,386 runners, 304 left. Not even in the money, by the way, in an $11 tournament. So I've said, $11 horse lobby, not even in the money with 300 players left. How will we ever recover from this historic run? Right? I'm giving him shit. Posting 300 left in an $11 tournament. Who the fuck cares? This is said $11 tournament right now. Peace and Love is heads up for a WCOOP title in the $11 horse from 1,386. We're off to a flop. No, what's this one called? A turn. Call, roll a spade, win infinite. Right? Maybe. Maybe there's a check. There's a check. I think we're just going to check. We have decent equity against 7s, 8s, 9s. Betting, decent equity against some ace highs that might not even fold out. Checking is good. 10 is obviously a nice card. Gonna beat some ace highs now. Some flush draws might barrel. I think they're still gonna check a lot of ace high flush draws on the turn. So they're not stripped of flushes. I will be a bit sad if they bet. If they check, how often are we gonna get heroed here by, like, I mean, if they don't have much king X and they don't have many flushes, they're gonna have to call something, right? I just don't know if they open like 10-9 suited. There's not much, maybe the jack 10. Maybe they have 7s, 8s that have to call. 9s has to call. Alright, they're running it. What game is this? Raz? Seb's got ace 10, 10 jack. This guy's gone high as well. Has Seb done it? That looks pretty low to me. It looks pretty low to me. Congratulations, Sebastian Peace and Love Huber. You are the $11 horse WCOOP champion, and it sickens me to my very core. 2x4 man, thank you for 26 months. Saying it, fuck off. They both raided Whiston. Raided. But they're streaming together. Everyone's watching on Peace and Love chat. They're both raided just to rub it in, huh? Not in the money, 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 not in the money. Don't make me tap the sign. Listen, you want to play silly games, you're going to win silly prizes. Look, everybody go in Spraggy's chat, but not in the money, not in the money, no. Leaderboards. Search. Players. Whiston. Player not found. Oh, fucking hell. 44. 640 points. Useless. Peace and Love, 850 points, 22nd. Spraggy, 13th, 970 points. Thanks for playing, you've been a great laugh.
5 minutes later.
Look at the individual numbers, okay? Look who's actually putting in the work, okay? And if that's how you want to win, that says a lot about you both. A lot about you both. Meanwhile, give me those chips. We are on the bubble of the 1K. Sebastian, congratulations. I couldn't be happier for you, my friend. Really lovely to see you finally do something. Senka, what do you make of all this? There's a true mixed game talent there in the chat. And he's got to sit back during WCOOP and watch Tonka win 4 and now Peace and Love win 1. It must sicken you to your core as it does me. As it does me. How have they gone away with this? I hope you boys have got a wonderful fruit basket on the way for Faust. Top of the WCOOP leaderboard, 2,000 points. Carrying these boys. I'm going to get some data. If you actually look at my series, please be ahead of them now. Did Lex catch me up? Please be ahead of them. It's just going to invalidate everything I've said. Oh. Now, whilst I'm also third here, I have had a good... I'm actually doing quite well, I promise. Look at Parker as well. Do I want to defend this? On the stone bubble. Yeah, give me a flush. Go on, give me a flush. And give him a bigger flush. Go on, I'll bubble. I'll do it. Well, now I've got a pair. Am I going to put it into the block when I have a 4? Put some flushes into the block and snap a jam on the bubble and get bubbled. Maybe we induce from like ace 10 with 1 heart, you know? King Queen with 1 heart. Ace 9 with 2 hearts. No, don't say it. Don't say it. We might not be expected to put a flush into the small size, and I kind of like it when I block some of the calls. And I think I do block some of the calls with a 4 when they open this wide. Some of the calls are like, they make 4-5, or they make like ace 4 and king 4, and yeah. I think it's cool. Can I milk at a 5? I'm milking.
Ooh.
Milked. And there it is. We are in the money in the WCOOP 1K. 9 of 31 left. We're playing tonight down to 18 players. And we're going for a raise. Or are we? We're going for a call. We want to call a lot of hands, I guess, when we cover still. Sure. It is under the gun versus under the gun 1 as well, right? It's... Sure. Sure. Check, check, check. Obviously, Yerrick still has a pretty wide range in the big blind. Think like 5-6 suited, hands like this. I feel like this is not a bluff. Ever. It's very hard to open off this stack under the gun and have hands that want to bluff on this board. So I'm going to respect it. I'm here to milk. I'm not here to be milked. I'd love to see just a shove. 20 blinds. At 20 blinds, actually, the strategy won't include a lot of raising. It will include a lot of limping or jamming. Because you just give a very good incentive to players who cover you. God, I want a flat so bad. But I don't know if Raker just aggro enough. If I flat here, Theory would have Raker just jamming so wide, covering both. But I just don't think it happens in practice. And I also think it's a bit bait for it to go 2 blinds off 17. And for me to make it 6.5 even. Or 7 even.
Access granted.
Man. Let's just get naughty. 1 million chips. We are 7th of 26. And we cover the entire table now. Love that. Yeah, keep it flowing in this direction. Keep it moving, everybody. Okay, okay. I take a hand off. I take a hand off. And Ace King is going to beat the Ace Queen. And now we don't cover everybody on the table because Rake has 1.6. Eurosoft joins to 1.2. Sure, for the minimum. I want my big card to be a spade, I think. Close spot. No 3 of spades? Come on. I'm a little bit stripped of good hands, so aren't I now? Right. My heart says call 3. My head says, shh, get out of there. I have nearly 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm on YouTube every day. I always say, come on guys, smash the like button. It really helps us out. I don't know if it does. You know that? I don't know if it does make a difference. I don't know. I mean, obviously watching the streams and watching the videos makes a difference. Being a subscriber, but when people say make sure you hit like because it helps us, I don't. Guys, I don't even know what it does. I say it because everybody else says it on YouTube. I hear Mr. Beast and that, or whatever, big creators, they go, smash that like button, it helps us out. So then when I'm on my channel, I'm like, yeah, smash that like button, it helps us out. I don't know if it does. I don't think it hurts. I don't think it does anything bad. Maybe I should just, ace 10, maybe I should just make it like 9 and fold. Something like this against Eurosoft. Eurosoft seems to be opening obviously very wide. Robert Lewandowski, what do you got for me today? What's the decision? We're off to a flop. I might check. I think check is good with this hand. Probably just made the best hand a lot. Have a bunch of 10s in my range still. I'm gonna just call versus block. Yeah. Can't beat 5 in a line. I think even though I'm covered, I still get to open this in the cutoff. I think folding this would be a bit too snug. I think suited we probably call here. Offsuit we will not. Unless this is blast off a dime on slots. No thank you. My slot stays are behind me. I mean they're not, but only when I'm in Vegas. Now I'm 16 of 19? What the hell? Why is everybody else winning pots and I'm not winning pots? Now I'm 17 of 19? What the hell? Alright, okay, I'm all in. I might actually be though. What do I have, an $800 bounty? This guy's opening so wide. Do I put in 20 bigs? Binary tournaments are... Fold. Man, am I jamming 20 against this guy open again? He's obviously opening super wide. Snorer now. We gotta keep folding. We gotta keep folding to this guy's jams though. He's just dominant on this guy's opens. Oh, you love it. You're gonna love it. We lost a player. João Ferreira eliminated. And that's me coming back to day 2, 17 of 18. Thank you very much for watching. We will be back tomorrow with this day 2.
The next day.
All right, here it is then. The day 2. We are in the money. 18 left. $2,500 locked up. First place is going to be about 50k. About 50k. It's 21,000 for first. Wow, here we go. 21,000 plus bounties for first. About $50,000 for the win. And with a premium hand against a very wide open and a 17 blind stack in a PKO, we are just going to shove. I assume Voka is opening like 60-70% of the deck. I'm going to call a lot with an $812 bounty for 500k. Or call a lot of hands that we dominate at the very least. So it's going to be good luck us, isn't it? We've got a flip. Second hand of the day for 1.1 million on day 2. And that's all she wrote. Some game we play. $2,532. GG.